Let's check this out. Gematsu.
I confess I expected more from the old man.
He's a man on a dark and dangerous road.
From you. This is the second time you've bested my sisters. Men of your talents are rare indeed. Why cast your lot with such undesirables? If it is the hearth you long for, you will find more than enough warmth under my wings.
Warden of the Wind.
Exactly what I want. Hand over the dominant, and I'll leave you in peace.
You would dare to make demands of me.
The dominant of fire is rumored to be held captive in this keep. So they have it rumored, but there is potentially dominant there. Okay, so the dominant of fire though, but I thought the voice acting is really good. I am enjoying the voice acting. So fire would be would if Ifrit and the Phoenix, would those be two different elements, or are those both fire?
Know your place, little lamb. Fool is the shepherd who heeds every bleat of the flock.
I'll turn this up a little bit.
And I will suffer yours no longer. Must I spell it out for you, Branded? No one is listening. No one at all! Come, little lamb. To the slaughter with you.
I like the wolf companion. Totally down for the companion there. No doggy. Big doggy. Plays out in 2 phases. All right, let's look at the gameplay here, huh? Utilizing abilities that originate from the various icons he encounters. Okay, wait, let's look at this. Well, in this battle, Clive switches between the abilities of Phoenix, Gerudo, and Titan. So that was, yeah, they just mentioned his abilities he's using from some of the icons from before. So he is like kind of like all-encompassing, so to speak, right? But I was looking at this down here. You have a little some commands for your companion here: Sick, Heal, Ravage. And then it looks like you have, it looks like we are in Titan form right now, or using Titan abilities down here. Oh, and you can see it up here. Okay, there's the Titan, little Titan avatar, boom. You can switch between that. Health gauge, special gauge of some sort, it looks like.
Not this time. There, boy.
Okay, that was going to be my question, because I think I would have, yeah, I was going to say, I think I might have missed something if he himself as like a character can use all those abilities, because I wasn't under the impression that he would have them normally. I was under the impression that maybe you just switch between, you know, if the Titan character happens to be in your party or something, then you switch to that, and then because we've seen this up here in past gameplay before, right? Looking like you could switch between the 3. I assume maybe it was like a tap in sort of thing, or if they're part. Oh, how did it work in 15? In 15, you were fighting as you could control one character. The other characters would act as, you know, AI and do their own thing. Would it be like that, you think? They just wanted to give people abilities to play around with without spoiling later game stuff. Yeah, okay, that makes sense to me. Okay, now I was gonna call into question that, thinking I missed something from our previous looks at the game. Like, oh, he has the ability to command all those powers. But okay, just trial sort of thing right here. Now you can directly control party members now. Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, that's what it was before in 15. You could control one of your party members, and then the other ones would act as AI. And you can switch, right? If I remember correctly. Oh, that yellow gauge is dagger. At launch, you couldn't. Oh, okay. I don't remember when I played. I don't know if I played at launch. When did they make that update? I feel like I could switch, but maybe I'm just remembering incorrectly. But interesting. Okay, you have a stagger gauge. Like Ghost of Tsushima, you had like a block gauge, but I feel like this is pretty standard in a lot of action RPG, games like this, right? Either like a block gauge or a stagger gauge. You break that to get through their shield or defenses. Torgal. It's a little bit loud. Also a healer, Torgal here. That's cool. I like it.
Where is he? I won't ask again.
Yo, that looks so cool, man. Oh no, we have QTEs. Little quick time events to do. They don't see, I mean, that one didn't seem too complicated. Torgal! Good boy. Did she just drop an F-bomb? You did a good boy.
There's no one to save you now.
Okay, a new form. This is phase 2. And I was gonna, yeah, you just said the seamless shift between cutscenes and control is so good. I don't know where I saw it. Never thought you'd hear fucking dog in Final Fantasy. Yeah, they dropped an F-bomb. Do they ever swear in Final Fantasy games? I feel like I'd never hear them swear. They do like a damn or something or something like that. I don't think they ever drop an F-bomb, right? Yo, what's going on, Rin? Your life is sneeze? Uh-oh, are you sick? Seems to be going around, huh? I was gonna say, I saw somewhere, either on Reddit or some random post. Right, they say shit, bitch. Okay. But they never drop an F-bomb. Right, okay. Remember, this is about if what you were talking about is correct, how Yoshi P was working on like a dark medieval fantasy game prior to 14. I don't know, maybe we're going like real dark, like, like mature, like, dark. I'm going on a tangent. What I was gonna say, I think I saw on Reddit somewhere or somewhere online that apparently this game, and I don't remember the exact number, but it has an insane amount of hours of cutscenes, of cinematic cutscenes in it. Like an ungodly amount. A shit ton of cutscenes and cinematics. 11 hours. That seems like that's a lot. I'm down for that. 11 hours of cutscenes of a 35-hour story. Oh, is it a 35-hour story? Oh, that's it? Dang, I was hoping it'd be a little more. But 11 hours of cutscenes. Ain't that something, huh? It's like a full season of Game of Thrones. That is true. That is true. Phase 2, baby. Phase 2. Let's go. Let us see it. Let's see. We got some potions in the bottom left now. I want to see him switch to one of the other icons now. All right, now we're using Garuda-esque stuff. Now we switch back to Titan. Titan block, Titanic block. These are the Phoenix here. Heat wave. Okay. All right. What do y'all think about the numbers? This damage, the damage numbers here. Are these numbers popping out enough for you? And are these numbers big enough to make you feel good about the damage you're doing? You're 20, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21. 170? 202? Oh, that's more like it, baby. Big numbers give you dopamine. He's like a summoner on crack with a sword.
Time to join your pet.
Yeah. Yeah, I love having the cutscenes in here. Wait, did you see that? Cinematic invasion star. Let's go, baby.
Stay down.
Damn. Benedikta. I'm feeling some type of way now. That looks cool. Blue actions indicate an attack. Now, okay, they're talking about the yellow bars. Now, the quick time events here, they don't seem very complicated. Maybe depending on difficulty, it might ramp up a little bit. Depending, but you know, I mean, they don't have to be complicated to have an enjoyable fight. But it's, you know, like the Final Fantasy 14 quick time events aren't like anything crazy, right? It's just spamming a button, right? You wanted to see him get hit. Yeah, he hasn't really gotten hit. He's been using the Titan shield quite a bit. These are the quick time events with the timely accessories equipped, which lower difficulty. Right. And a game like this is, oh, that's interesting. So there's accessories for that as well. Interesting. Yeah, and a game like this will cater to people of all sorts of experiences, right? They'll have, like, I'm sure there'll be like a cinematic or like story mode where things are pretty easy. There's going to be like a, you know, insane, you know, a medium, a hard, like an insane mode where these battles should be a little more difficult, right? Yakuza has prepared you. I played Yakuza 0 on the hardest difficulty, I think. That was kind of fun. I never really play games like that. No, there's no difficulty settings here? Is that what you're saying? You're going to be playing on hardest? One difficulty except for special hard difficulty after New Game Plus. Oh, interesting. I feel like off the bat, games usually offer like, especially like for the most insane difficulty, like, you know, this is your one chance to choose it. And if you switch from it, then you can't use it anymore. I feel like that's what happened with The Witcher. Like Death March. You could choose Death March at the beginning, but if you switched off, you couldn't go back to it. Okay, well, we'll see. Yeah, interesting. New Game Plus. Now, I've never really been a fan, like, I don't hate New Game Pluses, but I never really played New Game Pluses that much, to be honest. In 16, they're giving players accessories to lower difficulty, kind of like the chips in Nier. Okay. Interesting. Well, Volpini, sounds like you just have to not wear any gear. You make it hard for yourself. So Limit Break. This is Limit Break. Deal even greater damage. Yep. I mean, these, you know, very familiar user interface mechanics, right? I feel like for games like this, if you played games like this. I was doing a little pew 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 with the Phoenix. Precision dodges. Okay, so he dodged. I was curious about any counterattacks there, and he did get some stars for a counter there. The Phoenix Shift ability allows Clive to close the gap between him and his target. Reminds you a bit of Devil May Cry, which you like. I'd never played those games, but the combat looks very fun. Like that's what those games are known for, right? Just badass like combat, right? Combat is designed by Devil May Cry V5 combat director. Oh, nice. He says this is the best work he's done. Okay, there it is. I've never played one of those games, but I know that, you know, you're there for the combat. Like it's a good time. Yeah. Yo, I'm pretty hyped, man. Just being back in the Final Fantasy universe. That looks cool. I'm just down for an epic story, you know. An epic adventure. That's what I want these days. An epic narrative. Okay, dodge fest. It's a dodge. Is there a jump? Oh, there is a jump button. Okay, there is a jump button in this game. You can see it down there. He's just dodging. I was curious if he was gonna try to jump one of those. Do you because you know, I feel like in a lot of these games it becomes like a roll dodge sort of fest, right? Dodge, roll, you know, and then there you go. He scored a takedown there. Yeah, okay, the stagger gauge went down. Did y'all see this down here? Yeah, you gotta time that down there. Okay. You know what would be interesting if they had in a game like this? Because I was thinking about like Yakuza. If they had like grapple mechanics. Because it's you know, someone staggered and then, you know, you're just standing in front of them, slash. Would it be cool if you could just grab them and like suplex them or something instead, right? Add a little bit more interaction. Wait until you see the icon fight. Okay, let's go. Let's go. That makes you feel some sort of way. Yo, Benedikta is badass. Oh, good boy. See? What a... Oh, man. Best friend right there. I swear to God, if anything happens to Torgal here, I'm gonna be sad. Okay? In any game where there's an animal companion, something happens to the animal companion, it's the worst. It's the worst thing. It's the saddest thing. You love the character from what they've shown? Yeah, looks badass. Cheers. Oop. That was like a little combo. Wait. Oh. Oh, I love the combo there. That's so cool. Now I'm just imagining different combos depending on who's in your party. Right?
That'll help.
Like right here, she staggered, just pick her up and just bear hug and suplex. Or just hug it out, you know. Oh God, this is like being in a raid. Gotta dodge the attacks. I like that. The talons. Yeah, Titan's the beefy lad, right? He's high defense. He loves doing this, yeah, that rapid one right there. Do you think the stars indicate some sort of score or something? Because I feel like I've seen 2 stars for some things or combinations, 1 star for other ones. Or is it always 1 star? Maybe not. Maybe I'm seeing things. Oh, ability to finish. Benedikta defeated. There's a score attack / arcade mode apparently. Okay. Oh, I guess we're seeing this right here. Yeah, because you know they have like the little stars next to them. Spoils. Oh, that's cool. It's similar to the DMC combo system. DMC gives you letter grade up to SSS. Ah, okay. Again, I haven't played those games, so that's cool to know. The Will of Fire, residual fire ether that, having failed to dissipate on the battlefield, has instead manifested into a solid form, not unlike crystal, but with an elemental purity that renders it far more potent. If not highly specialized in it, increases rising flames, will damage by 10%. One of my questions for this was going to be elemental affinities, like, you know, for example, water against fire. You know, stronger in that way. It doesn't seem like, from what I saw, it doesn't seem like there's elemental affinities that affect gameplay in that way, right? Elemental weaknesses. It's just more like, okay, Titan, Earth, maybe a lot just defensive spells, like very good for defensive or like physical up close type of things, right? You know, Garuda or wind, range, but not necessarily, oh, better against this element, just style of combat maybe, right? Yeah. I'm fine with that too.
Branded! How? How did you do it? How did you even survive? How?
Just gotta hurt.
The answer is simple, Benedikta.
Oh!
He was fighting for something he believed in.
Shut up! Why aren't you
Wait,
dead?
rejoins Clive after an early defeat by
up!
Benedikta. Okay.
Why aren't you dead?
We've played your games. Now tell me where he is.
Who? What are you?
The dominant of fire. You think he's looking for Joshua? At this point in time? Or do we still think Joshua's just gone? Looking for the dude who killed Joshua. Oh. That's cool. So that kind of reminded me of like the Warrior of Light in Shadowbringers, right? Consuming the light. In this case, I don't know, consuming some of that ether there, that wind of some sort. I don't know. That was pretty cool, huh? That was some good stuff.